Happy freaking hump day and welcome back to SBAA Nation. I am Keith, aka Keystone. I hope y'all are having a great Wednesday. And what do we got on the screen here that I gave out for free yesterday on the live stream? Bang! Another winner. That's what we do here, guys. We win. We just keep winning. I unveiled, I gave you guys the strategy. I gave you the literal holy grail of DFS on yesterday's video. You have to go back and watch that if you want to see it. But unfortunately, we do not have a UFC event this coming Saturday. It's very depressing, actually. So we're just going to have to make do with MLB. But look how close we were to literally a clean sweep yesterday when I built these plays, literally drinking beers on the live stream. Okay. So we hit that one. We were one bag away from hitting a second one. We were one HRR away from a very good player from hitting a third one. Very on target, even when we missed, boys. But that first slip, as you saw, took care of everything, didn't it? And here was the other one. Very good day on better. Gave all these plays out for free, trying to literally help people get on the VIP with the winnings that I was giving out free plays on. I've been giving them out all freaking week. Now, I told you all yesterday I was going to give out a parlay on my winnable free plan, but the thing was I never actually set a book play yesterday. I wasn't feeling it, and I got an idea today. I'll give you guys that lean if you're haven't skipped ahead yet. I would honestly look at taking the over in this Miami game yet again. We talked about it briefly yesterday, how runs keep seeming to go over down there in Miami where it's nice and warm. Two bad shaky bullpens in this matchup. I do like the over. I think it's probably 8.5-ish. It's probably a little juice. So what I may do is take that down just a hair and parlay it with something else. And if I end up doing that, I will give it out for free today on the winnable free plan. So you guys can have yet even more winnings to go get on the VIP and hopefully really start changing your lives by crushing the money with us, especially on this UFC strategy, which is just so powerful. So let's get into a couple picks today. This was the other YouTube play I gave you guys, but you can see we hit this one. So you add it all up. I mean, that was what, 55, $100 in, $105 in, but we took out 148. So we still profited. As the day went on, I started to realize that maybe this wasn't as good of a pick as I thought it was, which kind of sucks. And then, we also had some horrible luck right here on this little free square play. We got Julius Randle done by one right here, but we also got Shy missed by one. So you can see how sharp these NBA lines are this time of year. So is what it is. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know I went ahead and kept the 75% off deal going for one more day because believe it or not, there were many people that text me and said, hey, I'm getting close to that number. And, I tried to help. I tried to give out as many free winners as I could the last week in preparation for this launch of the NFL early bird special. So college football too, highly profitable sport. So let's get into a couple picks today. I got two more for you, plus that over in Miami. So hopefully you were listening and, just didn't skip ahead like a lot of you guys I know like to do, unfortunately. Miss out on so many money-making opportunities because you just lack a little patience. So we're going to do same thing. We're going to stick with chalkboard today. We're going to go a couple duos. So if you're not on Chalkboard Fantasy yet, sign up with promo code SBAA, get you a $100 welcome bonus. Plus, you're going to get an auto invite into one of my best ball drops hosted by me, all guys in our community, where you have a chance to win $200 for absolutely free. So sign up and just make sure if you want into that league, text me proof. Your translog will say right there, it'll say deposit used code SBAA. So make sure it says, on the sign up process referred by SBAA, and then I'll get you an automatic invite into one of these best ball drops. And that's the number to text me proof out right there, guys. So let's get into the picks. All right, so we're going to stick with this Colorado Phillies game. We were right on target yesterday with it. Bryce Harper's he's feeling it right now. And anytime you get a team like this on a road in a place like Coors, well, you just got to ride the wave. The starter's bad, the bullpen's bad, everything's bad. This guy's probably going to get 5 plate appearances today. Anytime you see, over 2.5 at negative 120, I mean, that should tell you everything you need to know. It's just a very likely thing today. Been getting 5 plate appearances in both the games so far in this series. I don't see that changing really today. Now, I will tell you, the last game in these Coors-filled series, sometimes kind of have been letdown spots. So just keep that in mind when we roll these out today. But I'm sticking with the Phillies batters today. So give me Bryce over 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs in this spot at Coors Field today against the Rockies. And the second pick on this first slip, we're going to do Luis Arias. Now, this Padres offense has kind of gone cold, to be completely honest with you, but the matchup's so juicy that it's hard to ignore. And he's been hitting the ball. He's gotten one HRR here in, at least one in five straight. The problem is you can see one run, 0 runs. That's the problem with the Rockies, or excuse me, the Padres. Right now, his team, they're just not clicking as a team. Where hopefully today we can, there's a lot of guys on this roster that have very good success against today's starter, which is Kevin Gossman for the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, in 9 plate appearances, 9, he has 7 hits. 7 hits. So you don't fade a guy like that with that kind of historical track record. He's also batting .324 this season against right-handed pitching. You have the historical track record. On top of that, Gosman's gotten absolutely lit up like a freaking Christmas tree in his last couple starts. So you add it all up. This is a good spot for Luis Arias today. This is probably one of those spots where hopefully we don't even need his teammates to play well, and he just has a multi-hit day. He has a lot of ways to get on base. You guys know who Luis Arias is. Historic, high on base kind of guy, can draw walks. He just finds a way to slap singles and get on base. So hopefully we can get this 1.5 HRR line completed today. It's the exact same odds as Bryce Harper. So that's going to be your first slip on chalkboard. Now I put a little over a unit and a half, or excuse me, 0.55 units. Let's just do it that way. To win 1 unit in profit is how I roll these out. So that's slip number 1. Let's move on to the second pick that I have for you guys. All right. So we're going to be taking Bryce's teammate, Trey Turner. Came through for us yesterday. And also, this guy's he's playing well enough. I mean, look what he's done in this series, 2 games at Coors Field, 6-3. I don't really see too much changing. He is the leadoff hitter. So he's going to have probably 5 plate appearances. It's the same setup with Bryce, guys. And you can see this is even more juiced at -140. So Vegas thinks this has got a really good shot today. So keep that in mind. You don't fade the leadoff hitter for the Philadelphia Phillies when they're at Coors Field playing this atrocious pitching staff in general for Colorado. So that's going to be pick number 1 in that slip. And then pick number 2, oh, you guessed it. We're going right back to freaking Nico, baby. Until this guy fells, and he fells probably 2 games in a row, I'm not getting off this train. Okay, look at what this dude's been doing. This is 5 straight games of at least 4 HRRs. Last 10, 90% hit rate. Even the last 20, it's a 75% hit rate. Like, this guy's just been absolutely dealing. And there's nothing like too intimidating about the matchup against Max Meyer. Hopefully he's an Oscar Mayer weenie today and just, continues to kind of get roughed up. Now, he started the season great, but his last couple starts hasn't been that impressive. Maybe perhaps the one red flag that you could look at right here, well, he's historically faced him 3 times, doesn't have a hit. And then, versus right-handed pitching, it's a little bit lower of an average than versus left, but I don't mind it. And, Meyer's the opposite, though. He's actually giving up better statistics to right-handed hitters. So, you add all that up, I think this is a pretty good spot to back Nico Horner today. I mean, why get off the train, man? He's been good to us. He's been making us a lot of money. And I think that's I think that'd be foolish. I hope you guys agree. Let me know in the comments who you guys like today. Like I said, I really like the over in this game. It's probably at 8.5. But if you're not on the winnable free plan yet, it's absolutely free to join. I try to drop, if you're a book user specifically, I try to drop parlays that I put 1-2 units on per day. A lot of times I'll give them out for free, trying to feed you guys winners to help you get on the VIP so you can really start hauling in the big bucks with us. And then these DFS plays, now you guys all know they're harder to hit because you have to parlay stuff, right? You always have to take a couple individual players. Rather in baseball, that can be tough because even when a guy is just all the green lights in the world, fire him up, he'll still fucking fail you and go 0 for 5. That's just baseball. So We're gonna just stay in the flames though with guys. That's what we've been doing lately, and it's been working for us. And you guys got to remember too, this time of year, the weather around the country is getting warmer. So naturally, these hitters start producing more. That's just what happens in the summertime. Or, about a month out from summer. So we're getting warmer days. The climate's getting more baseball friendly. It's an exciting time of the year. We have our UFC strategy. So, yeah, I think that's actually all I got for you guys today. And just stay tuned to sign up on the Winnable free plan. And I'll drop that parlay probably some point later today. It might even be in like an hour after I get done uploading this. So, all right, boys, let's cash some slips, and thanks for tuning in. Peace.